Now we fight!
Amnesia? I can't believe my daughter is trying to defend me in such a state. Why didn't you tell me, sir? I'm sorry, I didn't mention it to you. Oh, I know what to do. I heard you can fix something like this with a really strong shock to your system. Come on, lower your head a little. A maggot kick should be on you need. No, I think I'll pass on this one. Come on! I'm sorry. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. I tend to stick my nose where it doesn't belong and try to attack everyone's problems. Well, my head's one problem you would be attacking today. Well, we're here to solve your problem first. You can deal with mine later. Now, do you think you can fill me in a few full things? Of course! I'll be honest with you. Well, I guess we'll start with my name and then I can tell you about me. No, that's okay, really. I think I know you and your name pretty well by now. I was wondering if you could help me figure out a few things about myself. So my name is Phoenix Wright. What a weird name. This is serious. You really don't remember. I tell you what, sir. You can have this back. And maybe a help. This is a business card? I got this from you. It's my most prized possession. You can borrow it for now, but please give it back, okay? Okay, there's some numbers written on the back. Oh, that's your cell phone number. I guess for now, we should stop talking about me and start talking about this case. This case? Yep. Can you think of anything that would be helpful for me to know? What can I tell you? That was me actually yawning. I can't think of anything other than the incident cell phone, but... Cell phone? Yeah, your eyes are up when you talk about it in the detention center, sir. Hurry up and tell me then. This might be very important. Okay, Roger. On the day of the crime, just before 6 PM, I picked up a lost cell phone while on a walk with Dustin. All of a sudden, the phone began to ring. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet so I can give this back. I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie. We agreed to meet up at 6 PM. Dustin and I waited for the person to show up, but they never did. So where is the phone of yours now? I gave it to you yesterday. Huh? To me? Is that the phone in my pocket? You mean this? Do you think it has anything to do with the murder? I don't really know. But if my eyes lit up... Yeah! You were here all along! You're so mean! I got you a million times, but you wouldn't pick up. So I went to check courtroom, everyone had already left. Now who the heck is this? Let me guess, I'm supposed to know this girl too. Hey, good morning, Maggie. And good morning to you, Maya. So how's it going? Is there a word for worse than abysmal? Oh, and what if I said that everything would be fine? That's right, it's rare to the rescue with an ultra-decisive, super important evidence. Here you are, Nick. The thing you want me to bring? Huh? Oh, thanks. What the heck is this, a list? There's about 20 people's names and the phone numbers written on it. It's kind of tough, but I managed to dig it up some dirt. It looks like these guys are up to no good. No good? As in, there's a group of con artists police are currently investigating. I think these guys are members of that group. Why would a group of con artists pop up in a case like this? Don't look at me. And where did you get this list from in the first place? What? Did you remember, Nick? I keep yawning. You're the one who asked me to look this up yesterday. Oh, is that right? These numbers are in the memory of the phone Maggie found. So that's where they're from. You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. I hope I never get to be a forgetful old prune like you. May I? Actually, Mr. Wright is... Mr. Wright, visit is now over. Please bring the defense to the route returns to the courtroom immediately. Oh, oops. Guess you have to get going. We can talk about you being old later, Nick. Wish us luck. I guess I have all the pieces of evidence now, more or less. Alright. All that's left is to put it all together. I'm not going to lose this case. I can't. Come on, Nick. Better get a move on. Yeah. Of amnesia. Court will now reconvene. Please call your next witness to stand, Mr. Penn. Yes, sir. But before I do, if I may say a few words. How is it, Mr. Penn? It's about the next witness. He has tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see. So I asked if the court might be this lenient on... There is no need to give a preface. Just hurry up and call your witness, please. Yes, Your Honor. Prosecution called its next witness. A drifter who was taking a walk in the park on the day of the murder. Please state your name for the court, witness. Before I do, I'd like to clarify a little something. Huh? Oh, alright, go ahead. Just now, you introduced my wonderful self to the courtroom, correct? That's the drifter who was taking a walk. Did I? But I will not stand for that. Now it was into the court's eyes and couldn't be wrongly. Sure, I suppose calling me yes, I understand. I'm very sorry. I really walked out from that one. I'm gonna read all that dialogue. It does that sometimes. It just wishes really super fast, like he's babbling on. What is he? A human chatterbox? I have to question him. Fashion, cars, women, glasses, and of course university. First rates only need me. Glasses? But you aren't wearing glasses! That's enough, your name, witness. Oh, is that how you want to play this? Using the power influence to keep your young people down? I see how it works now. You old people and your dirty tricks. You thought you had me, but you thought wrong. I'm sorry, it won't happen again. Oh man. I'll forgive you. Alright, third I can tell you my name. I am Richard Wellington, a drifting virtuoso with a PhD in drifting, as it were. If you wanted to, you could call me University President in Transit. Mr. Wellington, on the day of the murder, you were strolling through the park, correct? It appeared that you were attached to that word. If you less, then by all means. I remind you that I am in no way a Republican boy out on the walk from mummy. You listen though? Anyway, please testify to this court where you saw during the walk through the park. Ah, so you said it again. Taking a walk. You know what you witness will do, Mr. Wellington. I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. I don't remember the time that well, but I do believe it was 6 p.m. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above, right in front of my eyes. There were the thoughts, I looked up, and then I met the eye of a charming young lady. Of course, under her sweet face, was however pretty printed there. The only other thing I saw was a banana fell with the police officer. That was certainly a decisive testimony. Decisive, Nick? Did you hear what he just said? Yeah. That all is to say? How can you be so calm? It's strange, my mind is very calm and clear. Maybe it's because I believe in my client? You mean Maggie? Yes, and if she really is innocent, then you can only mean one thing. That guy is lying. You now question the witness, Mr. Wright. I'll find the truth, no matter how well you craft your lies. Okay, well this one is actually really obvious, like the last statement, the banana, but I'm going to press it anyway to see what he has to say. So you were at the park all afternoon? You seem to have a lot of free time. That was very rude of you. But then again, what can you expect? That's what you get from a man who graduated from a no-name trashy university. No-name? Trashy? Now, this might be hard for a much-heeded, feeble-minded baboon like you, but I have to think very carefully about the future of our great country. But I thought you said you were thinking about which college to go to just now. Oh, but please! Which university I go to will really affect the very future of this country. That arrogant little snot! I remember at the time and all. Oh, why do I keep doing that? How do you know what time it was? I see you're not wearing a watch, so... Is that the best you can do? Do you think you can discredit me like that? You're just a third-rate biased fool. I guess I can't expect mere real smarts from you. Ugh, his arrogance is really intolerable. So what should I do now? So you can press him harder or leave it be. Let's have him to be pressed harder. Answer the question. How do you know what time it was? I can't believe I have to deal with a man like you. You're just a shallow man. You can only summon death and point at people for fun. I guess I don't have a choice. I try to explain so that even a third-rate simpleton like you can understand. This is this little thing that they call a clock at the park. Did you get that? Did you know what a clock is? It's a thing that tells you the time. As you can see, Mr. Wright, it's even this picture of the crime scene. Oh, so it is. Look at the clock, and that's how I do the time. If that's me, this whole concept breaks. Okay. Oh, jeez. Rambling again. And yet again, another flood of meaningless words. Talk about a first-class waste of time. In any case. And how did you know he was a police officer? You obviously have no idea how powerful his deductive reasoning skills are. With one glance, I could tell just what kind of occupation he held. That shoddy do-it-yourself hairstyle. Oh, there we go again. Oh, and I suppose it was also because he was wearing an officer's uniform. Shouldn't I say that'll come first? That's pretty impressive. Hey, Nick, do you think he's figured out what I do? Even I haven't figured that out yet. Without a thought, I looked up, and there I met a charming young lady. Are you sure you got a good look at her face? Animals have this thing called an eye, Mr. Wright. Use this eye to see things. In case of humans, we have two of them. Yes, even you. I don't care if I have them or not. Did you not get a clear look at her face? That's what the witness was just about to get to. I would like to request that Mr. Wright not use such a royal voice during questioning. Sustained, Mr. Wright. Please don't even raising your voice in the courtroom. And please don't make me have to raise my voice. Are you finished? I'll continue if you would like with you. Of course, I remember her sweet face. It was that pretty defendant, yeah. So you're sure you are not mistaken? Please, don't confuse your pitiful trainwreck of a life with mine. I'm what you call a famous brand name product, while you are only a cheap imitation. There is no way someone as innocent as myself can have made a mistake. Of course, of course. Of course. Did you not notice anything else interesting with this? The only thing I saw was a banana that fell with the officer. Now this one I'm not going to press, I'm going to present. This is the same we're talking about. Banana? You're talking about this. I mean, to be fair, it looks like a banana, but it's not. So this itself is a clear contradiction. Objection! Mr. Wellington, I believe I have the banana you saw right here. Oh, so you know about the banana too. Why didn't you say so earlier? But I don't think you can use this as a way to pull more information out of me. And that's where you'd be wrong. Mr. White, what is the meaning of this? Is that a baseball glove? Huh? What? A baseball glove? Doesn't it look delicious? Care for a bite? That's not... no! Your Honor, I think this proves one very important fact. This witness... So basically, so you can pick the other ones, like Lost Bananas and nothing about baseball, but you won't get penalized for it, but get a funny reaction. But just that he has bad eyesight. By the way, just how bad are your eyes? Why ask me that will say? Your Honor, it is very simple mistaking a glove for a bunch of bananas. No, I don't think so. Objection overruled. You're one of those people. Yes, you know what I mean. And that is why I ask how bad your eyesight is. They're both 2200. I suppose you're going to tell me that's terrible, right? Why are you not wearing your glasses today then? That's because I lost them recently, you see. Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair made right away. But you know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses, so to replace them. How about when you witnessed a crime? Were you wearing those glasses then? How about it, witness? You are an unrelenting evil man. Which boils down that you were not wearing your glasses at that time. Therefore, this is a woman at the scene of the crime and defendant cannot be proven to be the same by this witness. But the height difference was only 9 feet. It's very possible for him to see the face of the culprit standing in the upper path. Witness, please be accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake. Yes, Your Honor. Now then, please hear your testimony. Please tell the court what happened next, in the moment after you witnessed the crime. The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 PM when I made the call. They must have a lot of free time on their hands since they showed up within 10 minutes. So the person who was in the upper saw you then and ran away? Yes, that is correct. Which is why even someone without a superior brain like mine can understand that. The girl is the murderer. You may question the witness. So basically, this one is also pretty obvious. Again, if you look at the court records, like so. The girl on the path, so blah blah blah. So there's only 4 statements this time, but I'm going to press some of them. But the one I don't need to press, I'm going to present. She ran away just like that? Yes, she did. She saw me and flew the nest like the guilty bird she is. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that pun too hard for someone who only got a third grade education? Actually, that did take me a few seconds to get. Anyway, because you ran away with the instant she saw you, how could you tell it was my client? The witness had already answered that question. He has stated in the defendant's culprit. Is this true, Mr. Wright? I'm drawing a question from the record. How can I get more information out of him? After that, I immediately called the police station and crime point. So basically, you can, you can present the third or the second or the third one. Basically, apparently, fun fact, with the PS4 version, it has to be the third statement. Not sure why, which is weird, but it's actually pretty simple. It must have been 4 PM when I made the call. So let's have a look at basically the autopsy. So time of death was 6:28 PM, but he says he saw it at 6:45. So therefore, there's like a 17 minutes. So basically, well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, there's a huge gap in time, and it doesn't make any sense.
Objection!
Mr. Wellington, would you please take a look at this? You mean the victim's autopsy report? According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 p.m. So what of it? You said you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you had called the police, it was already 6:45. There's clearly a 15-minute gap here. Do you deny it? Yeah. I think this court would like to hear what you were doing during that 15-minute gap. Witness was in shock at the time after witnessing a terrible murder. It's only to be expected that he would be a little dazed. 15 minutes is hardly what I would call a little dazed. Mr. Wellington, yes? Explain yourself. What were you doing during those 15 minutes? Answer the question. The telephone, spit it out. I was searching for a phone booth. A phone booth? You mean you don't have a cell phone? You and your questions as if you're trying to open all the layers of a Metro Soccer doll. You must think you're really something special. Witness. I lost my cell phone. There, are you happy? Lost it? Unbelievable. You lose your glasses and your cell phone. It's a very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings. What? Are you saying first rate people are never allowed to lose things? Haven't you ever heard that? There we go, Granny again. Enough. Oh man. Wait! Hold on a second. He lost his cell phone? Nick, that cell phone, could it be? You mean the cell phone Maggie found? There's no way. Boy, I didn't see this coming. What should I do now? So basically, the cell phone we looked for, it could be his phone, so question further. Mr. Wellington, where is your cell phone right now? What are you getting all excited about? You seem to be a little confused. I found my phone, I have, see here it is. Oh, I see. Looks like he's got his phone. And I thought it was just a bit really his. Well then, I think we clear this issue up. This way at the moment, the witness did not have the cell phone because he had lost it. Therefore, laying his score was called in search for his phone call. Well, that's just it. I guess you could put it that way and leave it at that. Do you have any further questions, Mr. White? So, say there is something. Your Honour, the witness history does not make any sense. I don't believe there were ever a need for a witness to search for a phone. How dare you! You can't just make outrageous claims like that. You have some sort of proof, don't you? Well, yeah, of course. This evidence should be good enough, I think. Alright, let's have this proof then. Please present proof that the witness had no need to search for a phone. So basically, if you look at this crime scene photo, there's a phone booth right there. A literal phone booth. You didn't need to search for a phone. It's right there. It's quite simple actually. Please take a look at this. The crime scene photo? Is there a problem with it? Oh, there's nothing wrong with the photo. But if you don't understand my logic after looking at it, there's something wrong with you! No! Oh, a phone booth? That is correct. All the thing had to do was walk 3 steps! Mr. Wellington, why did you not use the phone that was right in front of you? Order! What is boring the crime and they prove the case? The witness can explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. That is reason enough to throw suspicion on his testimony. Yes, very true. What do you think of yourself, witness? Then I bet this phone really is his, Nick. He was killed destined to get his phone back. But Maggie said that she was going to return it to him. So there was no reason for him to kill for it. On top of that, we still have the he still has the phone she found anyway. But if he wasn't looking for his cell phone, maybe he was looking for something else. He was he? Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? If you have any authority would like to show the court, give us explanation as to what... So, say... Yes, I have an idea. There's only one possible explanation. Alright, let's hear your explanation. However, be forewarned that if your explanation is not persuasive, you will be penalized. Think carefully before you present, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Ugh, I probably shouldn't have said there is only one possibility. Please present to the court the one piece of evidence that answers the following. Why did the witness call the police right away? Why didn't the witness call the police right away? Right here, remember the glasses. He said he had really... It's clear that he has terrible vision. So because he has glasses, he basically might not actually have seen the crime of the day. But that's actually the only reason. You'll see soon enough.
Take that!
Mr. Wellington. What? Don't do that. You almost gave me a heart attack. These are your glasses, aren't they? Where did you find... Yeah? I believe the court all heard what you just confessed to. That these glasses are in fact yours. I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. These glasses were found under the victim's body. Under the victim's body? Order! Now, wait a second, hold on. I didn't confess or confirm or anything. Your Honor, I think the answer is quite clear here. As he fell, distant Prince grabbed the culprit's glasses. The culprit knew he had to find his glasses and searched frantically for them. What he didn't realize was that they were under the victim's body. And that is why it took him 50 minutes to make that call. Are you beginning in the witness is the real murderer? Of course! That's precisely what I'm doing. I know I'm right. He is the real murderer. Did you figure it out, Nick? More or less. Turns out this cell phone was the key to this case after all. Anyway, there's a chance to deep six this guy. I'll sink him in one shot. Yeah, this is so exciting watching you work again. Somehow my old self is coming back to me. It's time to sink off him. Everything rests on the edge of the knife. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Order! Your Honor, the defense is making a mockery of this court. Without any solid ground to stand on, he accuses the witness of being a murderer. Yeah, that's right. I'm no criminal. This is the third rate fraud of a lawyer. In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation as why you are not the murderer. Why, that's easy. For example, the victim wrote, what about that? You mean the name of Maggie? Yeah, even an idiot like that can read that, right? But we already know this was not written by the victim himself. After all, the defendant's name is Maggie, and the victim was left-handed. In other words, in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground. But wouldn't that mean that the real criminal was someone the defendant knew? Otherwise, how else would that person know her name was Maggie or not Maggie? This is a good point. The witness didn't even know of Miss Bride before the trial. I forgot! Was there any way that Creek could have known Maggie's name beforehand? Actually, there is a way. Remember, she actually told us earlier. It would be best if I could prove that the witness had a chance to learn that the defendant's name was Maggie. Now, will the defendant please present the case? How would the witness have known the defendant's name? Right here, Maggie found Spot Park. She got a contact with an owner, but they never showed up. This is the key. Take that! Mr. Wellington, you didn't have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder, correct? So what if I didn't? When you realised you had lost it, what did you do? What did I do? Didn't you try to find it by calling it? Why, how did you... Your Honour, these questions have nothing to do with... Overruled, Mr. Wright. Where are you going with this line of questioning? Do you think there is some relation between the witness's cell phone and the murder? I do, Your Honour. On the day of the murder, Maggie Bright picked up a lost phone in the park. And she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone. Hello? Ah, thank you, I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. Can we meet up and I can give this back to you? I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. Oh, you can call me Maggie. That was when you learned that her name was Maggie. But you made one fatal mistake. Fatal mistake? My client's name is Maggie, but the name was written on the ground was Maggie. This is a mistake that could only occur if all you knew was how her name sounded. Order! But Your Honour, the witness has no motive. And your point is, it's very simple, Your Honour. A person usually would not kill someone without a reason. Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill anyone. That's absolutely correct. I don't have a motive. Mr. Wright, Your Honour, can you explain what motive witness could have? It's very simple, Your Honour. Are you sure, Nick? If I said I can't offer an explanation, then the trial's over, right? Yeah, but... Adam, please present the court proof that the witness had a motive. So basically, we asked Mayor to get something for us. This names list. So if we check it, a list of con artists and their phone numbers stored in the cell phone Maggie found.
Take that!
Mr. Wellington's motive is right here. What is this? A list? These phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone the defendant found. And we have determined that the people on this list are a member of a certain group. You looked up all those numbers? Of course! This list of phone numbers was stored in the cell phone's memory. The names and numbers belong to people who were members of a certain con artist group. What? Con artists? Explain why these numbers were on your phone, Mr. Wellington? This is an outrage! You think your privacy? Looking at the phone number on a person's phone is the worst kind of murder. You're one of those people. There we go again. I don't care, Mr. Wellington. All I want is for you to tell us what this list is about. Do you think any of you know what it's like to be a refined man like you? Your Honour, this is unjustified badgering witness. Objection overruled. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Why would the witness have a number of a group con artists on his phone? Isn't it obvious? The witness is... pretty obvious. He's a member of that group. Mr. Wellington is a member of this very group. No! All of your friends' phone numbers are stored right here on this phone. If anyone to look into these phone numbers, it would be all over for you. That's why you had to kill. No, this is too much. That does make quite a bit of sense. Well, Miss Bennington, would you care to explain? I got you now. That police officer. Your Honor, what is it, Mr. Payne? Your Honor, this is unjustified battery of the witness. You said the exact same thing only a few seconds ago. Please, let's think about the content of the cell phone. Hello? There we go. The defendant has already promised that she would return the phone. After that, all Miss Wright had to do was meet Miss Wright to get his phone back. Why then would he need to kill anyone? That is a valid point. What do the friends think about this? If you think about it logically, then it makes sense. Then maybe we should think outside the box. Yeah. If you think like that, let's see. Maybe that slime ball saw something at the crime scene that made him commit murder. Your thoughts, Mr. White? Well, I think Mr. Wellington went to pick up his phone in a very friendly manner. But he was promised his phone, so why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant? I think he must have seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there. Well, Mr. White, what was this something that didn't agree with the witness? So, pretty simple actually. If we go to his profile, it says a self-proclaimed drifting virtuoso who is still looking for the right college.
Take that!
The witness saw this. Mr. Wellington? Is he correct? By the expression of his face, I would say that wasn't it. Looks like I was wrong. What? Oh, Mr. Wise, try to think before you present. Oh, something back. Huh? What? No, have a look. I might have got something wrong here. Oh! No, I know I did wrong. Yep. Ugh. God, scattered brains. Yes, of course. It's this one. You'll see what it means soon enough. Duh. Total brain fart. Well, what Mr. saw was the victim. The victim? You mean Dustin Prince? Dustin Prince had gone on his date right after his shift was over. There was no time to change. He was the plot still wearing his police uniform. Oh! The girl that picked up my phone is with the policeman. He could have known they were going out, so he began to worry. He was afraid the policeman would have asked a few questions before returning the phone. If I don't do anything suspicious, he might want to check on my phone. In his mind, it's possible that I'd already went to check on the phone. And he went into a panic, is what you're saying. Exactly. After the prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform. Mr. Payne, do you have any comments? I'm thinking. It seems the truth has come at last. The witness, Mr. Wellington, you are... Impressive. Not bad for a person with a third-rate education. What's this supposed to mean? The evidence! That guy's... All you've been waiting around talking about is suspicious surfing. Suspicious phone number this, suspicious con group that. They're all on that phone. But who's to say that phone is really mine? Where's the proof? Your evidence! You want proof that this phone is yours? I told you already. That phone I lost, I've already found it. You don't have even the slightest idea who that phone in your hand belongs to. But can you be sure that isn't mine, you simpleton? What? It feels good to see you scram. We do seem to have a phone with Pong with our hands. With the phone. Whose phone is it? Without knowing that, it's meaningless as evidence. Your Honor, this is bad. I can't let him turn the tails on me like this. Just cell phone. That's be something I'm overlooked. Pretty simple. Fingerprints on the phone. I got it. We should check for fingerprints. Fingerprints? Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Remington must have left some prints on his phone. Nick, don't you remember? You got that right, you wiped it off. Wait, what? You said there was signing all over it, so... Wiped it? I wiped it? Pretty thoroughly, too. Oh, this is so much fun watching survey trash babble like morons among themselves. You've made a complete recovery! How many times do I have to say this? My phone is right here, you see. Oh, and incidentally, you can't check the numbers stored in the phone. You must have glitched because all the numbers have just magically disappeared. You've got to be joking. You ate all the numbers I was going to use as evidence? Mr. Wellington. What's this? By the tone of your voice, it sounds like you still have some fight with me. Where did you finally find your cell phone? Oh, you are too much! Oh, of course you have no idea what you're talking about. Oh my! Now I remember! Huh? Looks like they hung up. Good. I finally found it. There we go. Yep. He had the phone the whole time. And he hit him to get the phone off of him. So that's when... What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare in your eyes? Nick, it's hard to get this far, but if you don't do something quick, he's going to go off scot-free. I know this phone has to be his. But how am I supposed to prove that someone like that? Mr. Wright, if you're going to prove who his own phone is, your indictment has no basis and therefore no power. Looks like you came with pretty short. Where did I go wrong? Don't blame yourself. You were merely a third-rate lawyer. You only made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? That's something you haven't figured out yet yourself. Who am I? The court has excused the cross-examination. If that it will be all, I had to bid you gentlemen and ladies goodbye. I have a reservation at that ultra-fancy restaurant on the upper side of town. Thank you for your assistance. You had a stressful day, so please, bon appetit. What am I supposed to do? I should just let this go? So, wait a second. See, we can raise objection.
Hold it!
Please wait your honor. Alright, Nick. I think I may be able to prove it. Prove it? Prove what, Mr. Wright? Everything. Your honor, that cross-examination has already ended. Besides, the defense is just going to badger witness with more inane questions. You will not harass the witness. Is that clear, Mr. Wright? Did you hear that? No harassment. Allow, Mr. Attorney. Please, Your Honor. Very well. This is your last chance, Mr. Wright. You may present one piece of evidence in the court. I only get that one shot at this. If you don't prove everything, it's over. For your client and for you. Do you fully understand? Yes, Your Honor. I'm sure you're well aware, Your Honor. The coordination period has ended. Were you paying attention, Mr. Payne? I said that Mr. Wright could present only one more piece of evidence. Oh, now then, Mr. Wright. It's your last chance. It all comes down to this. It's go time. Please present one piece of evidence to explain everything. Okay, it's actually quite simple. Basically, Phoenix Wright had that phone on him, but that guy hit him. Basically, he hit him and took the phone. But there's a phone number written at the back of it. So we can use that as evidence. Wait, thank you. How nice. Here, please have one of mine. Wait, what am I doing? This is directed with the cards. Your Honor, there is something very important about this card. So, the back of the card. The card is important because of what is on the back. You wrote your cell phone number on the back? But that's exactly it. Can you please call this number from your cell phone? Huh? Right now? But court is still in session. It's okay. You'll see. Okay, if you say so. But the defense preparing something is the defense afraid of Mr. Wright? You're going to call my cell phone now. And then the court will see everything for what it is. Of all the idiotic stupid things to... Why is my phone? It's with a stupid sounding ringtone. Mr. Wellington. How strange. I can almost swear that you're holding my phone. You're... No, it can't. By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump on my head this morning. I don't think I need to explain any further except to say, when you went to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one. So what's happened? You were knocked out by Mr. Wellington. He is a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone, and in order to hide his involvement with the con artist group, he has become paranoid, and thus his ability to make rational judgments. Then, Mr. Wright, the phone you're holding, it's Mr. Wellington's naturally. Speaking of that man, how is he, Mr. Payne? He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Now then, this court finds the defendant, Maggie Bride, not guilty. That is all. This court is adjourned. I knew that the real you would shine through eventually. I'm sorry by what you've done for me, sir. Thanks to you so much, Mr. Wright. I feel really bad for Justin. He didn't do anything to deserve this. It's probably because of me. Huh? My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. Your whole life? It can't be that bad, can it? But since 6 months old, when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building, I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed at almost every test I've ever taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster, and never even tried the game of tic-tac-toe. I have nothing but a string of disasters. That is pretty bad. When I went to college, I was doing this regardless of misfortune, and then at the academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless. Lady Luckless? What's worse is that my misfortune always seemed to latch onto those around me. What do you mean? When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help. Ah, that's right. You were talking about this earlier. It happened again recently too, sir. There was an old lady pacing back and forth at the pedestrian crosswalk. I gave her my hand and, before I knew it, we were having dinner at my house. Oh, I'm sure that distance gone because of me. That's not true. That gift didn't even have any sort of special meaning. It's a pretty to say thanks for covering one of my night shifts. Oh, I see. Everything's all my fault, Justin's death. Your head being all messed up. Well, I don't think my head is that messed up yet. I'm going to find a new life for myself starting now. Next time we meet, I'm sure I'll find a whole ocean's worth of good luck by then, sir. Yeah, after all, the goddess of misfortune is only a name. You bet! I'm gonna make it, I promise. When we meet, I'll only be an unlucky person instead of a goddess. Yeah, that's the spirit! Well, Mr. White, Maria, I should get going. Okay, good luck to you. Thanks. Take care of yourselves too. What a horrible day. I've got my memory back, but things are still a little fuzzy. But you're okay, and that's what counts. Really have me worried. Come on, let's go back to the office. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So this might sound bad, but who are you? What? I thought you said you got your memory back. At that moment, everything really did come back to me. Little Gumshoe, he's someone I've had clashes with in the past during certain cases. He's also been a good ally during others. The judge, he's a little of a kind old man. He's easily swayed by other people's opinions, but in the end, he always comes up with a right verdict. This person, I haven't got a clue. He seems to know me, but maybe he's mistaken me with someone else. And this girl, Maya, you finally remembered? This is my Faye, my assistant. That's right, I have so many unforgettable memories about her. For example, Earth to Nick, what's wrong? You keep staring at me, don't tell me you've missed me. Well, yeah, I suppose I have. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages. Oh, well, I'm back now, so it's time for us to create a new memories together. Alright, sounds good. All the memories on my phone were erased by Mr. Wellington. I guess I have to start over from the very beginning. Come on, Nick, let's get to our usual burger joints. Okay. Actually, it hasn't even been that long since she came back into my life. And that story began only one rainy afternoon 2 months ago. And there we go. Okay, next time we will begin with this episode. Union Turnabout. Save it right now. I'm going to leave it right there. But, yep. There we go. Yeah, in the Phoenix Wright games, the first case is always the shortest, just to get used to basically the court proceedings, but the other episodes are much longer, and also have some for investigation as well. But I hope you're looking forward to my new playthrough of the second Phoenix Wright game in the trilogy. Next time we begin episode 2. With that is Master 347, Gamer of License RPG Platformer. Stay classy.